That's about what I remember.
Well,
I don't remember a lot, which is my problem.
I was actually sitting down myself today, like thinking about what the hell did we do actually last time?
Yeah, I almost
Well, I
forgot
guess-
we
I
were
guess-
playing.
It's all the
Because,
excitement of
but-
starting your campaign, Jonas.
I guess, Jonas, you can do the recap then.
I can. Alright, I will do the recap. So, according to my notes, last time we had the biggest battle in history. Where basically we fought and burned down half the forest. Like every critter available seemed to assault us. It was moondogs and elves and rangers and barbarians and trees and more trees. And we basically fought until we were spent. I think that fight drained our resources almost completely. And Manakai, rolled as he usually does and killed Kyron. With like it was like a few percent chance per round to crit him, and they did, and killed him. So that happened, and now there's a huge Kyron-shaped hole in the treasury. But he's alive. And kicking, I guess, and probably very angry, again.
As always.
As always, very angry.
Mhm.
Apart from that, we returned home. And then we actually achieved sort of the midpoint of the ritual, sacrificing the sister, whatever her name was, to Vetakali, sending another shockwave of horrific energy throughout the horn and setting up another beacon to guide him to us. And while this happened, Marcus was sort of infested by the horrific energies of the daemon and gained +1 permanent constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Which was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
With the alternative being dying, I think so, yes.
Yes, quite nice.
Yeah. Gaining a death disease. You know.
I think that was all we did, because that fight took like almost all of the all of the
I
session.
believe you also saved someone.
Oh yes, of course, we saved Halthus from a fate worse than death
Oh, yeah.
by basically sending out every resource we had to retrieve him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Desert Storm of Halthus.
Yeah, Operation Desert Halthus.
Halthus Storm I like better.
Boggart Storm. Anyway. And we saved him from the claws of the Inquisition and murdered everyone on that ship, so the Inquisition is broken. The only thing that has escaped us really is the Moondogs. And I think we're kind of hoping that they are gone or run away or will not come back now. But we shall see. Yes.
Chances are they'll just team up with the dragon and absolutely destroy us.
I hope not. That would be very bad to fight Moondogs and a dragon.
That'd be disappointing.
Yeah.
Has any of our fights not been very bad so far?
It's a few of
The
them
one
we
with
have.
Evelyn went kind of well.
Yeah, but that was
Well, that's
luck
because
again,
you destroyed
so,
it on like round 3.
Yeah, and some of our fights have certainly been less difficult, but later ones have tested us quite severely. But yeah, I think that was it. So yeah.
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 All right. I believe then that we're going to go into week 16. Nothing really exciting happens, except of course for the great ritual in week 15. And so we start here back at the council chamber.
Mr. Sherman.
Should we first determine what happens with all the things we were trying to do?
Alright, we did stuff.
Yes,
we
that
should.
happened.
All right.
Opening of Death Knight.
Here, because we had Thornblade with yeah, sure you can. Now you should have it. we have the good Hell Knights, if you can call them that, with a criminal enterprise.
I didn't send Grumblejack, did I?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh. Oh well.
All right. Well, that is a failure.
Yeah.
And you get -1 survivability. No, wait a second. You get -1 secrecy as a
Oh.
failed criminal enterprise.
Hooray!
As people actually discovered you trying to break in someplace and failing miserably. And then you wanted to help Chiron kill some kobolds.
Oh yes.
Kill a lot of you wanted to storm and simply kill all their leaders and to murder all the great kobold leaders, chieftains of this place. After having,
I sent Grumblejack,
shockingly made them know your name. Yes, and the boggards. It's almost the
Right.
boat squad again.
So that's how much does Grumblejack add?
Grumblejack adds his strength modifier.
So,
Which is?
yeah, 8, I think.
That's a
7.
lot. And 7 and the
7?
boggarts?
7.
Oh,
The
yeah, it is
boggards
7.
to stuff like this, they add 4.
4. And my own 4, and I guess Marcus's,
My,
whatever
Yeah.
he has.
He has 3. Marcus has 3.
3, yeah.
That's a 34.
Yes. The kobold leaders and all the sort of organized kobold defense against this sudden attack has been completely wiped out. Grumblejack can come home, full and happy ogre, and you barely lost anyone with the overwhelming force you sent to kill them all. It's done. The next step suggested by your dragon kobold friend, Wormseer, is to simply exterminate them all. That is that, and then of course to get the aid of the forest stalkers at some point. Those are the last 2 things that he suggested you do. When those things are done, the neutral ones are brought under your command, and all the rest have been exterminated. You there will be no kobolds who don't serve you in this forest.
As it should be. I like it.
Good. So that went very well. But if you bring monsters, it usually goes well. Then we have the Void Senate, who lay low,
Yes.
covering their secrecy. Then we have the Order of the Phoenix, who also lay low, spending time doing very little. And then they try to gather information about the dragon. Yes.
Which role were they using?
That is a connections.
Connections.
You don't really find out anything. There's not really much. People don't really seem to have seen the dragon since it was there. And most people say that it's probably gone back home north, seeing that there is no real threat to the town, and perhaps it's gone home. No one's seen it. No one saw it land anywhere. It kind of flew around and flew back.
That's good.
No, it's not.
Cash tried to spy
Well, it's
on
good
the
that...
Baron.
No,
Fight it.
I was gonna get my secrecy back, or did I?
You do not have any negative secrecy.
Oh, I forgot to. Well, oops.
Trying
What?
to spy on the Baron.
+3?
Your favourite pastime.
Yeah. There's nothing weird about
Like,
it.
what is the Baron doing today?
Oh, he's taking a shower.
Oh, more
oh
about the
dear.
Baron.
Oh, interesting.
Like, I can imagine Tide in her room with a crystal ball, just like looking at the Baron all the time.
Why do I roll
Cash
so...
has learned that the Baron recently has installed more doors in his mansion. Apparently,
God.
want double doors instead of single doors. Some people in the city say that he is getting a little high on himself, with such luxury.
Why I never.
Double doors, how dare you.
Cash is not gonna share this information to you, it's just gonna say nothing new.
How presumptuous of him.
That's a little
At a time
embarrassing.
like this,
Yeah.
Could invest in a sword and send my son to war.
Exactly.
Tried.
This damn ostentatious.
The 12 military won't let him join. So we enter week 16. What do you wish to do this week? Now is the time you can talk before you actually decide what you want to do with your organizations.
So, a little bit out of character. I was talking to DDS and basically discussing the probability of like keep blaming the town for like burnings in the forest and stuff like that. We succeeded once, and you know it seems like a good idea to keep at it. If we can turn the town against any adventurers, maybe the adventurers will be simply not allowed access. We were certainly not allowed access from start, and that would be kind of awesome. Like, nope, no adventurers, welcome here, go home.
Sure. I don't think it's going to work, but it's worth a try.
It's worth a try.
I think if we work together, it's gonna work.
Yes, we definitely need to work together on it.
It's gonna be perfect then.
It's gonna be perfect.
So what would that be though? Would that be connections or espionage to do that?
To make rumors and frame people and such, that is espionage.
So one from me and one from Cash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we have anyone minion to send along on those things?
I don't think we have anyone who's focused on espionage.
You have two guys from Ruthless, and espionage is not really You don't really have a guy who's really good at that.
How's that?
You could set Timmy in, but he would not actually not give a bonus at all. So
Yeah.
that's sort of a waste.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you have not picked up anyone. Who knows who you could have picked up, right?
Yes, who knows? Let's reload and go back and
So our next
explore all the
That'll be the second playthrough.
Yes, the new game plus.
Play with your existing characters.
Oh, I love this. I'm importing Sakurais.
Yeah.
This dungeon is piss easy. Whatever, prison. Just fireball my way out.
fireball your way out. You don't even need to do that. You just teleport out.
Ethereal. Just walk out. Goodbye.
The ghosts are trying to attack you. The swords go right through you.
Oh.
Skip to the boss. Speed runs. All the things we can get into.
Yep.
But for now.
For now, we're here. Yeah. As Sakurais will look around and basically say, I would require some funds from the treasury. I am working on some minor trinkets that would help us all in battle.
Do you have any details for me?
Here, a motions a hand. It is called an iron stone. And properly activated, floats next to you and enchants you with different magical properties. He smiles. This one would allow us to act quicker in combat. The cost is negligible. I require 1,200 gold.
Each?
In total. It is.
Lord Chiron?
It is basically a cracked. I forget. It's like a cracked, dusty prism.
Spindle or
yeah,
whatever.
spindle.
Yeah.
So it gives a plus
Something.
1 to an initiative. It's
Lord
like
Chiron.
super cheap.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
care.
Yay or nay to this proposal?
I don't really care if you think that it's good, I guess. Whatever.
Marcus?
Sure.
Lady Cash?
Am I the only one who knows how to say this? Yay!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The funds have been granted.
Good.
Why is the horse in here?
Because I haven't moved it out.
Why isn't the Hellhounds in here?
Because
Why
they're guarding
is
the doors.
Martha's table
I-
bigger than Chiron's?
Because I'm
can we
cooler.
discuss this
Anyway,
later?
I still don't have like ownership on Carnithia or X-Mankind. It didn't work.
Onto our next proposal.
If you haven't selected while I do it, you can. It won't work.
Didn't.
It should be done now.
Yeah, there we are.
So, question, Malachi.
Uh-huh.
For connections, what kind of actions would you define possible with connections?
What do you mean?
Well, you say like acquiring information and spreading information are both Espionage?
Well, gathering information isn't. Connections is you have a lot of people who you know and who owe you a favor and such, whom you can ask to tell you about things and such. It is basically talking to people. Espionage is more a sort of getting information out of people without them knowing that you're getting it. It is spying. It is spreading rumors. It is stuff like that. Connections is more sort of legitimate, if you will.
Because I have Zacharias will actually losing character. Zacharias will lean back in his throne, look over the others. I have been thinking lately, and I am beginning to be ever more concerned of the 7th.
And what exactly makes you suspicious of them?
Several small things, nothing concrete as of yet, but they have been rather incompetent, haven't they? The only thing they actually warned us about was the first miserable little party of adventurers that tried to brave this place, that we slaughtered without delay. Everything else they have been wrong about. They didn't warn us of the Inquisition. They told us the wrong information of the second party that arrived.
Well, maybe they are just that, incompetent.
Do they seem incompetent to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Or is that what they want us to think? I am not sure that Thorn would have allowed them to come this far if they were not actually suitable. Remember that these people supposedly killed off several high-ranking military commanders without getting caught down south while we were working on the wall. I am not sure, but it seems to me that they are either spectacularly unlucky, or they might be failing on purpose.
So, what do you propose we should do to them?
What I would wish to do is to spread some false information, particularly about our defenses. Spreading information that say the secret entrance to the treasury can only be accessed from the first floor. Something like that. Because at the first floor our defenses are the strongest, correct? We have the golem, we have the dogs, we have the hell knights, we have Kyrus Dragonclaw. All of that is situated on the first floor. If we spread false information that the secret treasury, for instance, is at the first floor, or that something key to the ritual is on the first floor, that under no circumstances can brook some sort of opposition, and they are to, at all costs, watch out for people trying to go to the first floor, something like that. Basically, we tell them that we are very scared from intruders on the first floor. If then the next party shows up and actually goes to the first floor. Emotions. That would seem to indicate that they might actually be feeding these adventure parties some information.
It does make me wonder, since how did they know about the throne? It's so old.
I'm not sure they did, but they did not warn us of the Inquisition, remember.
I don't mind spreading false rumors.
The problem is that, yes, the Inquisition, they used the secret entrance, or the now collapsed secret entrance to the throne room, but they had to pass through town, and in force, no doubt. We got no warning. The second part that arrived at the wrong entrance, they said they would. I don't know.
I believe actually you did contact them about that, and you were told that they did send a messenger and attempted to do magical sending, but apparently whatever is going on at the horn interrupts such things. Nothing can come inside the horn magically from outside.
Yeah, and they
How
said
convenient!
They said that the messenger never came back either.
Yes, they would say that. Sakurai shrugs. They might be incompetent, but it's starting to look suspicious to me.
Yes, I've been thinking some of the same things. It does all seem rather convenient. For them, at least.
Yes. And remember that we have been granted in their eyes, the greater honor here. We are actually turning this place into something useful. We have succeeded far beyond what they have done. And I imagine no small measure of jealousy is in that group towards us. If we were to fail, then it would damn us forever. And they would take our place. Most likely.
Most likely. Then let's do something about it. Spread those false rumors and see what happens.
Out of character, do we have enough actions for 2 espionage attempts? We only have...
I have 2 attempts.
we probably should do it in concert, however, because we want to maximize the possibility.
I mean, the only thing I'm good at is...
Instead of blaming the adventurers, we just spend the week blaming the 7th?
No, we're not
Yeah,
blaming
I
them.
would like to
Blaming seventh,
borrow
but-
Grumblejack again.
You're spreading rumors about the 7th.
for the
To the 7th.
for the kobolds, or
Basically,
Yes.
Alright, go
we
for
can
it.
also just contact them and like flat out lie to them, like straight to their face. I mean,
Yeah.
send in Marcus with a bluff check. I mean,
You can certainly send a
Well-
message that this says, "Watch out for people going to the first floor."
we could send a message like if ritual entering critical state, under no circumstances must intruders be encouraged to go to the first floor. This is imperative. All hail Asmodeus. Signed,
Yeah.
the 9th.
right?
You can easily send that. That's not even an action.
Okay, good. We'll do that then.
Send a guy.
We'll do that then.
People run to the town all the time anyway.
Okay.
We just
do
have
that then.
invisible minions.
Yeah,
Especially now
just
that the
to-
forest seems to have cooled down.
just to see if that goes anywhere, because I don't like.
You know, suddenly someone shows up on the first floor.
Yeah, for the
Then
first
we
time
know.
ever. Like no one has
Mhm.
gone to the first floor before.
Yeah, it's getting lonely there.
It is. The
Yeah.
problem has
The
nothing
only
to
thing
do.
the only person I have for company is Timian and the horse.
That's-
You have Grumblejack.
Cave
That's
floor,
sad.
though, that's,
He's not
that's
much of
populated
company.
by now.
Hmm?
Cave floor is well populated by now.
yeah,
though.
cave floor is full of stuff.
Hmm Maybe I'll go down and visit the crocodiles sometime,
maybe
or
I
the
do.
alligators,
Maybe
or
you
whatever
should,
they are.
yes.
Go to the alligators and talk to them. I'm so lonely.
Like,
But at
They're
least I have
honest.
you two.
I wish we had a
are.
druid who could go speak to the assassin vines, ask them how they're feeling.
Aren't you lonely too, Snappy?
Plant minions. My saplings have been growing.
Oh, we should find an evil treant. Oh man, that'd be great.
They exist.
Do they?
Well, some treants are evil.
I guess.
remember, like,
anything
The
um,
occasional good or evil, some may have seen too many wood cuttings and burnings and such.
oh,
remember.
He just hates people, maybe.
I remember the
he threw an
burnings.
tree at us one time in that other
Um,
campaign that I don't want to spoil.
We also
That's
should.
not a treant, though.
That was not a treant.
Well, not technically,
Yeah,
but
tree.
still, it's an
was
evil
it
tree.
like a demon tree? I can't remember the name of it.
Also, we need to get some information out of those 2 we captured
That's true.
from
But okay, we
the trees.
send a message then to the 7th, basically feeding them some false information.
Have we interrogated the Inquisitor guys yet?
No.
That is kind of.
Halthus has
Yeah,
been
we're
doing that this
take
week.
prisoners,
actually.
man.
He's been doing that this week.
Halfus
so-
has been on vacation.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
but
we
he was back this week.
okay. Chiron or Marcus, one of those. Wait, Malachi, is it a ruthless to interrogate?
Yes.
I need my action.
I have
Marcus, do you have 2 actions?
Yeah.
Would you like to do interrogation
Sure.
with Halfus?
Yeah.
You could bring Halthus, yes. He grants a nice +4.
Awesome.
Bring in Timian to harden him.
So
a
yeah,
bit.
we can get like a plus
Yeah,
7, and then
yeah,
let's
plus
bring in
2.
Timmy to maybe harden some of his will.
Right, so Timian instead of Halthus?
Can I do both?
You would have to pick one who is sort of the leader of the operation. He's the one granting them.
Well,
Yeah, okay, Halthus then, and then Timian can watch. I want him to like harden up a bit.
Alright. I'll make him watch.
Exactly.
So,
By the way, Dark, I don't know if you've noticed, but the tables and curtains are on fire from that one adventurers group still. In the
They keep coming back on fire every time I erase the fire.
Oh goodness. There's a fire
You
going.
might want to take care of that.
Yeah, look, they're gone again, and now it's going to set back up next time we restart the server.
things happen
Yeah.
at the Horn, actually. I mean, this is the old temple of a death cult who is slaughtered.
It's true.
Like, occasionally, like, doors open, you know. What makes it so hard to sort of know if there's invisible things is because there's always, like, wraiths flying around invisibly.
Yeah, that's right.
So-
And there are all sorts of minor spirits. Maybe there's, like, you find an old cup, and that cup, like, whenever you clean it, always, like, new sort of burned lip marks appear on the side of it and stuff.
Yes, here
So-
The guy
Kyron,
who died while drinking from
Kyron
it.
running through. He's like, it's haunted. Ah!
Well, these like, as we said before, you know, things happen at the Horn, and certainly it is haunted. Most definitely,
Yeah, well, we have
by
seen the
wraiths,
hauntings. Yes.
and also just by whatever sort of small poltergeists and the like.
You know what the most creepy thing is? We're sitting in the haunted room that I absolutely did not want to sit in.
Well, you know.
Yes, this was the demonic
Brothel?
brothel,
Hmm.
and certainly some spirits linger here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do a
Naked
speak with dead
spirits.
spell, everyone.
People who died here.
Let's do what?
I will commence the speak with dead spell.
Get
Well, we have to have a dead person to speak to
Alright,
The
so
Hell Knights will torture prisoners with
with one
healths.
action with Helphus.
All right,
And
the
for
other
the
action?
other one, I can. What do you think, guys? Like a guard, I guess, or I could do. I mean,
You have
I'm
a
lending
negative
Grumblejack-
secrecy right now.
Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, I'll lay low
Okay.
then. I'll lay low to get that back. And I'm lending Grumblejack to the Dragon's Claw to help with the kobolds.
Sure. Kyron will do exterminate.
Yes.
exterminate.
But Kyron becomes a
Exterminate the
Dalek.
dogs with Grumblejack. Grumblejack enjoys this. It's sort of like, you know, it's
Glad
like
to get
cricket
back.
for him.
Cricket.
He flies and smacks them with his great weapon.
I
and they just die.
usually use the Iron 9 for these
I mean,
kinds of...
most kobolds are unable to hurt him. Simply
Yeah.
put, they can't.
Yeah, they
And,
just like beat on his armor.
It's not that Grumblejack doesn't enjoy a fight. It's more like he does enjoy causing pain of small creatures. That's something that he likes.
Alright, well,
As most of his race.
maybe I'll capture some puppies for him sometime.
You could take the boggards with you too, Kyron, if you want. I assume you
Uh,
want, but you don't have to.
sure.
Of course. They can do their own thing.
Cattle raid!
All right.
Yeah, I'll take them with. Well, I won't take them with me, but Wormseer can
Monstrous
take them.
army will.
The void's in it.
All right. And then we have, of course, the voids in it. Yes.
Well... actually...
Awaken.
Awaken! So I have context. Is there like any like dude character in town that we would like contact with and perhaps trying to ally with? I'm thinking because I have a lot of contacts, so I can use that to sort of try to befriend people, I guess, to our cause.
Certainly talk to people if you want to.
Crew.
But I don't really. That was my thought, but I'm not really sure who to talk to.
The city has sort of a few authorities still that are not dead. The Duke is dead, of course. The mayor is known to not really be feeling well.
Generally, it's not feeling well right now.
There is, of course, the Merchant Council, Merchant Guild. But there are a lot of members in that one. No one really has prominence. Most of them are small-time people here.
Okay.
So none of them really have anything to say. There's the good Sir Valen of the keep up there.
Oh, that's right.
Watching out.
He was the heir of the victor, right? Or like some sort of connection to him? Or am I completely misremembering?
Perhaps, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
That could be interesting because we need him.
Befriend the heir of the victor. Then.
Then we
Well, it depends on what you mean by befriend.
Well, I'm not gonna show up and say, I am Zacharias.
And he's been stuck there, and there's of course the abbess of the you know her name,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
The abbess of the monastery,
Screw the abbess.
and there's the baron, and there's the harbor master. Currently,
The harbor master could be useful to befriend, actually,
Mm-hmm.
because we
Yes,
can use him
very.
to get stuff out of here by sea, or by water, much
he works
faster.
he works for the baron. You know,
Yeah, so we,
Oh.
we have contact with
So we are already basically friends with him.
for now at least. I mean, he doesn't know who you are, but everything you do basically goes through the baron right now. So for getting materials and the like.
Well, we may want to
What?
skip that.
If you didn't have the baron, you basically would be like, how do we get magical supplies? How do we get anything?
Yeah.
Because like no one's really going to sell it to the crazy people, cultist people at the Horn, right? It's
Right.
not what people do. They sell to the baron, who is apparently building a lot of stuff recently.
Yeah, double doors, I've heard. Oh,
Like that's just the newest thing. He's been building like underground cellars and
yeah.
everything. He must
Buckets
be
of
like a
water around his
fortress.
house.
Isn't it because we pay him a lot of money?
Yes.
It's because you pay him a lot of money, and he spends that money, of course, buying you supplies.
Yeah.
And he has to tell people that he's doing something with it.
Yep.